السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، حياكم الله من جديد. كيف حالكم؟ إن شاء الله طيبين. لعبة اليوم جدا مميزة، هي Lost World. اللعبة صراحة مرة مميزة، وفكرة القصة جدا جميلة، وراح أترككم تستمتعون في هذه اللعبة. أحاول قدر المستطاع أني ما راح أتكلم حتى تدخلون جو في هذه اللعبة. اللعبة صراحة راح تدخلكم مغامرة في دفتر يومياتها. بعد دفتر يومياتها راح تشوفون الجيم بلاي مع هذه الشخصية الجميلة أزيبل. فاللعبة صراحة مرة ممتعة، والآن راح نشوف الجيم بلاي، فأتمنى لكم
This
مشاهدة
book
ممتعة.
belongs to me. Hello, Journal. Is it okay if I call you that? It's a bit formal, I know, but we've only just met. Let me introduce myself. I'm Isabel Barbara Cook. Most people call me Izzy, not Dad. He calls me Titch. He's such a numpty head. My little brother Ben calls me Isbo. I call him He Who Chews Curtains. He likes red for breakfast and blue for dinner. And then there's Mum, my top tea drinking buddy. Ah! I go get my tea, and this is Pinky. I think she's jealous of you, Journal. Today's my birthday. Dad made his best cake. Mum and Gran started the singing. Ben gurgled along. I blew out the candles and made a wish. Since I was little, I've always dreamed of becoming a writer. This is where you come in, Journal. Gran always says,
A writer writes. No one ever got anything just by wanting it.
I guess that birthday wish was a waste then. Gran said writing is about exploring your thoughts. It helps you unlock your feelings. I like to write something that will make Gran smile. She always talks about little acorns growing into big trees. Is that to make me feel better about my height? Or about my writing? I want to write a story, but what kind? A romance? Science fiction? A comedy? A drama? Fairy tales? Wait, we're getting somewhere. A fantasy story. So, how do I start my fantasy story? Once upon a time. Ugh. No one said this would be easy. Again. From the top. So far away. In the land of Astoria. A place of peace and magic. There lived a girl named...
أوكي، طبعا هنا يخيرك تختار اسم للشخصية اللي راح تلعب فيها. في 3 أسامي. جوجا، أحسه مرة كيوت، راح اختاره.
Georgia. Everyone knew her by the bright colour.
أوكي، هنا لكم الخيار أن تختارون لون الدريس تبع الشخصية اللي هي الملابس، فأنا راح أروح مع green.
Of her green dress. She was ready to begin her adventure. In fact, she'd been preparing for it her whole life. For she was the only apprentice of the village guardian, Elder Ava. Everyone was very fond of Georgia. Her heart was full of curiosity and compassion. The villagers agreed that no one was as kind as her. too far away, in the land of Astoria, there lived a young girl named Georgia. She was kind and loved taking care of the world around her. Suddenly, a faint speck of light floated down
Hello, little
and began
firefly.
to buzz around Georgia.
Did you come for my birthday? Oh, Elder Ava's gonna be so happy. Let's head back to the village.
The firefly shared Georgia's excitement.
I was also planning to make Elder Ava a fruit punch in secret. Maybe we can find some more berries on the way back, Firefly. That's a juicy one. Good job, Firefly.
مرة نايس صراحة اللعبة، فكرة اللعبة مرة نايس، وأيضا جرافيك جدا جميل وبسيط ولكنه جدا رائع بسبب القصة الجميلة، فخليكم
This will be
استمتعوا في
perfect.
اللعبة.
Come on, Firefly. The village is just a bit further down. Wahoo! I love doing that.
The bridge was an old, creaky affair.
Careful, Georgia. Careful.
Georgia imagined shark fins circling below.
Phew! We made it, Firefly. And... down!
Georgia knew many secret paths back to the village, like this one. She loved feeling the roots around her, as if the tree was giving her a gentle hug.
Nearly there, Firefly. Just one more little slide. Here we go! Woohoo!
The old cargo lift, barely used. Her own secret entrance to the village above. Georgia couldn't wait to give Elder Ava a hug. She'd be so proud that her firefly came. Look, Firefly. Home. The warm lights and enticing smells of Elder Ava's hut welcomed her.
Elder Ava!
Happy birthday, Georgia.
I've made a new friend.
One of our sacred fireflies. This is a very special thing indeed.
Does this mean...
Yes, it is time. Would you fetch me that box, please?
Ava was sure that Georgia would rise to the occasion.
Go ahead, open it. This will store all the magic words you find. Some will stay with you, others are fleeting. They will help you overcome any obstacle. Now, your training is complete. Congratulations, new Guardian of the Fireflies.
Guardian? But that's you.
Guardian in retirement now. You should head to the shrine tree for the other Firefly's blessing. I'll join you shortly, dear. Oh, a little something of mine to mark the occasion.
Elder Ava reached inside her pocket and handed Georgia a gift. Ava's favourite pendant, set with a giant emerald.
Now, off you go. I'm so proud of you, Georgia.
I can't wait to try out my magic book.
And all at once, Georgia was surrounded by the hustle and bustle of village life.
طبعا الآن عندي المهارة هذه أقدر أستخدمها حتى إذا كان في عوائق أقدر أزيل هذه العوائق. يلا نكمل.
She must have the book.
Georgia must be the new Firefly Guardian.
That was amazing.
The best thing I've seen all morning.
Why do we have to be on
Georgia
cargo
loved
duty
throwing
all the time?
stones over the
Fancy
rooftops,
it from just looking
but
at us.
not today.
Look, Georgia has the book.
Today, the Firefly Shrine was waiting.
Go on!
She looked over her bustling treetop village.
I heard you had a bit of leaf mould.
This was all she knew.
Yeah, Elder Bassus gave me a poultice.
Did it work?
Cleared it right
And
up.
it was home.
Looks better than ever.
Smell that! That's the scent of paradise.
I could always use more paradise. I'll take 10.
But inside, she was still curious.
Hey, Georgia! Happy birthday!
No, you can't have a magic book.
Good to see you, Georgia.
But Georgia has one. Well, that's different. She's special. But you say I'm special.
Careful, careful. No need to rush.
About the world that lay beyond. The bridge swayed in the warm breeze. Its slats
Where's
creaked
that Georgia
with a gentle
Off to start
familiarity
trouble, no doubt.
as Georgia crossed it.
Haven't seen that book for a while, Georgia. You have to see the fireflies. Let me get the key. Ah! Blast!
Georgia couldn't wait to see the fireflies. Soon they'd bless her as new village guardian.
What's being guardian going to be like, Firefly? I hope it's adventurous. Let's swing into adventure. Perfect.
Georgia crawled through the dank, dark tunnel. It didn't feel like being hugged at all. The rocky cliff face posed no challenge to her now. The sacred bell to announce her arrival. At last, the tree was in sight, home to the fireflies, whose ancient energy kept the village safe from harm.
Go on. Show them what you can do. That's it! They're accepting their new guardian. At last, I can get a lion.
Glowing light surrounded her. A timeless energy that birthed stars and forged suns. Now she was part of it. Forever. And so Georgia became the new Firefly Guardian. But her biggest adventure was yet to come. Hello, Journal. This time of the year, it gets dark so early. Like the day is just an accident, and the night is how the world really works. Stars and fireflies glowing in the dark. Never actually seen a firefly. Do you think that matters, Journal? Glowing things are cool, especially in nature. On holiday in Wales, Gran and I would go to the beach and look up at the stars. But one night, we looked down instead. The stars were shining in the water. It was like the sky got flipped upside down. We took off our shoes and socks and waded into the water. As we walked over the pebbles, with our toes. Gran said it was called bioluminescence. Tiny plankton in the water being moved back and forth by the tide. I knew it was just little creatures, but it felt like magic. I got up very early the next morning. I sneaked into the kitchen, got a jam jar, and went down to the shore. That evening, I was so excited. I carefully put the jar on my bedside table. And waited for the night. But it didn't glow. I was devastated. I showed Gran the jar. She laughed. Gran always says,
You can't put a cork in nature.
they need sunlight and nutrients from the tide. Gran knows about those things. She used to be a marine biologist. Gran bought some special algae that would grow at home. We spent the whole day planning it. Sand, corals, pebbles, a house, glass stones, company, lights, water. We took pictures for Gran's photo album for our future selves to remember. How the tank took ages to fill. How we took turns stirring the algae in. How happy we were when we had it all set. Just needs time to develop, said Gran. After 6 days, the algae was ready. I put the tank on my desk and ran my finger through the water. My own bit of magic.
Izzy?
That was Mum. She just got a call. She has to leave now. It sounded really bad. I have a weird feeling in my stomach. Something I don't know how to deal with. We just heard that Gran has had a stroke. I don't want to believe it. I can't lose her. Georgia woke from a hazy, distant dream. Something unnatural had stirred her from slumber. Ugh. What's that noise?
Georgia, a giant creature is attacking our village.
Attacking? I thought the fireflies protected us.
There must be something wrong.
What creature could have caused this? And suddenly, Georgia was surrounded by smoke and cinders. As she hurried past the crackling rooftops, her concern grew.
Hey, Georgia, you gotta hide.
You can hide with us. No, there's no space. Okay. Find your own hiding spot then.
She looked at her burning treetop village. This was all she knew. This was home. She needed to get to the fireflies. She needed to keep everyone safe.
Please, Georgia, help me out. I'm trapped under this thing. Oh, thank you, thank you. Never thought I'd be so glad to see my feet again.
No, no, no. I need to get to the firefly tree. The bridge was beyond repair. Word magic. Yeah. A terrifying noise echoed from beyond the village gate. Georgia rushed out to meet it. Soon she would prove herself as the new village guardian. I can do this. Right, Firefly? Right? But she could not deny the creeping terror. The earth yawned below her. Phew. Made it. That was scary. This tree did not comfort her. It was as scared as she was. With nobody around to extinguish them, fires burned out of control.
Some words will stay with you, others are fleeting.
A strange blaze crackled ahead. Is that fire? I've never seen a flame like that before. The sacred bell lay silent on the ground. Nearly there. Oh no. No, no, no. Where are the other fireflies? Fireflies? Please be here. Please be here. Soon, the dreadful realization dawned on Georgia. The fireflies were gone. A new determination rose in her. She would find the fireflies.
Elder Ava! Something took the fireflies.
I know. Our people will fall sick without them.
Don't give up
صراحة
hope.
مرة نايس اللعبة.
I'll get the fireflies
مرة
back.
رهيبة اللعبة صراحة، حبيت كثير اللعبة. أوه.
I'll make everyone better. I promise.
Go, and may the love of this village guide you. Always.
Georgia took a deep breath. She knew what she had to do. She was the guardian. She would bring the fireflies back home. The earth could fall away beneath her, but she would not be stopped. This was further than she'd ever been before, and yet it was exhilarating, wondrous, and terrifying. Fear was at her side, and hope in her heart. But things were about to get worse. Much, much worse.
Is that a dragon?
It's big. But Georgia would not slow down. Not for crumbling paths. Not for giant monsters. She would make it answer to her, no matter what. She would catch the dragon.
No, wait!
She raced forward and leapt.
للأسف وصلنا إلى نهاية هذه اللعبة، وهي عبارة عن ديمو، وإذا تبغى مثلا تلعب اللعبة هذه بشكل كامل لابد أنك تقريبا تشتري هذه اللعبة. فهذا كان كل شيء مع اللعبة هذه المميزة، وشكرا على المشاهدة، وشوفكم إن شاء الله بإذن الله في ألعاب ثانية. Love you all. Peace. مع السلامة.